Hello everyone, and welcome back into the Toy Barn. We are ready to show off today what we've been selling. We've had a pretty good day. It's been sort of a hit and miss day for us. Madcap Toys, the main site that we call the Godfather store, she calls it, has been doing relatively well today. Now, sales overall seem to be a little bit, like I said before. The Madcap Toys Plus has been quiet for going on since yesterday? Since yesterday. She got some spit firing there at the night, but it's been sort of quiet today. Yeah, Mercari has been sort of quiet as well the last couple of days, hasn't it? And then Poshmark's just pathetic. But guys, we're going to talk to you about something that's going on. We've had a little bit of an issue with it ourselves for the last little bit. I thought it was me making a mistake somehow and missing something, but I had it verified today via another YouTube channel, and I'm basically going to tell you to keep an eye out if you are a fellow seller on Mercari, because they're changing up the shipping again. So keep an eye out that when you go down that they're not putting you in free shipping, because that will affect you at the end, especially if you got something that's priced to ship out is basically more than the item itself. So keep an eye on it. So
basically, when you're going to list an item, it's already going to be clicked as free shipping unless you unclick it. Am I correct?
Unless they change it.
Unless they change it.
Unless they change it. So keep an eye up. Here's what I'm talking about. I listed an item the other day. I noticed this and I thought, well, okay, because I don't know why, but and I went through and it's like, free shipping, yes, no, blah blah blah, and I changed it. Okay. But I've noticed we've had a couple items that all of a sudden, like the other day, we made a sale. Item was free ship. I don't remember putting it at free ship. And I'm very cautious on what I put at free shipping on every site. And it's not because I'm cheap or anything like that, but you guys that are fellow sellers realize that you got to pay for the shipping, right? Basically, you've got to pay for the supplies to get stuff out, and all this stuff does affect your bottom line whenever you're doing it, and especially if you're selling a $1 product online or a $2 product, because we've got the lower end stuff that we normally put on Mercari. Now, we do put some nice items out on Mercari, but most of the time it's stuff that's been on eBay for a while or on Posh or what have you, and then we'll stick it on Mercari. But keep an eye out, because guys, there are some of you guys, if you're not careful and you just go through and randomly list or you bulk list, you might want to check all those listings, because you're going to have items, unless something happens that we're unaware of or something's changed up from this night, a lot of items are going to show up as free shipping. And I've got caught at least twice on that over the last couple of days. Kathy said, why'd you put this at free shipping? Case in point, we shipped out an item, IB a coin, and it was free shipping. Of course, it was just an envelope, but still $1.16 right now is the current rate or so for the envelope. Not a bad deal, but you know, that can catch you if you're not careful, and it's a several pound item or a 8 ounce, 12 ounce item, and then the shipping supplies. You know, I'm just telling you, be careful, keep your eyes out for it, because guys are up to stuff, and I wish Mercari would not do this stuff, because it's not you guys' right, Mercari, to tell us sellers that we should be just doing free shipping. That's our choice, as all sellers have a choice. There are some items we want to give free shipping on because it helps push those items in a certain category maybe at the time or something, but you should not automatically lock in for all sellers each item is free shipping.
I agree.
It should be the seller's choice. You should have it over there in a spot that's not clicked yes or no, or shipping or free shipping or whatever, but you should allow it to be put in a position, if you're going to do it at all, to where it's not going to affect anybody, and whoever the seller is, they can click in they want to charge for shipping, how much, or if they want to give free shipping, that's up to whoever's selling their items, because some items it works, some items it don't. And we've seen that. For instance, we just had an item go out to Australia, several of them actually, on other sites. Man, that can be 30, 40, 50 bucks, you know, depending on what that item is. And if your item's only, let's say, selling for 100, you're 50% out of there, and they'll say, well, but you're not going to charge fees. Well, that's not your business.
Right.
Okay, you're telling us if we sell on your site that we're over the site of the items we sell. You should not be pushing people to do things. You are supposed to be a neutral site. All right, guys, I am going to pass it off here in just a second to Kathy, but like I said, we've sold off Madcap Toys, Madcap Toys Plus, and Mercari. How many items did you say we had? Do you know?
You better count them.
I better count them, guys. And we've got some on deck. I think we've got 3 or 4. Right? Three right now that we know of on deck. So,
and one that we still are waiting on a label that Mercari is still not back with us.
That's another thing I'll throw back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
shipping
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I get it right?
2 shirts. Did you get the 2
Okay,
shirts?
no, I did not. 11. Okay, 11. We're sending out 11 items, and this is an update on what's going on. And again, another Mercari issue. So that shows you they are messing with the site. Now, like I said, the shipping, right now I haven't said a whole lot about it because we're sort of leaving it in God knows mode, because we don't know if that's something they're going to be implementing full time, or if it's just because they're working on the site. But we've got an item that is supposed to be shipped out to California via an envelope, and for some reason we can't, after all this time, get it to where we can print up the shipping label to ship it to the buyer. The buyer has contacted us. Fortunately, he's been relatively nice about it, and we told him what's going on, and we're trying. He said he's had that problem before, so I don't know if it's a Mercari issue. I don't know if it's because his setup isn't quite right. I don't have a clue what's going on.
We've been trying to contact Mercari support. They give us automatics. They say don't keep sending them messages for the same item. So we're kind of at a loss right now.
Their customer service blows. We can't get a hold of no one. We can't call anybody. When we call, they don't answer. So right now, there's a lot of issues. Like we've said on other things, we are starting to wonder if some of these sites are even worth selling on sometimes. Because if you don't have any customer service, you can lose your shirt or get a bad reputation. And Madcap Toys has worked too hard in 24 years to get a bad reputation over $1.25 item that we can't ship out, and it's a coin. I mean, come on.
The Mother Mercari sales, they've been doing them normal.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just odd how everything's happening with Mercari, but I don't care about the problems you're going through, Mercari. If you're causing it yourself, you need to basically fix it yourself so it don't affect me and every other business out there that's small business as it was, or other buyers, because we want to take care of our buyers, because at the end of the day, we are representing the site in a way, and we want that site to do good so that we can do good, and we want our sellers to be happy so they come back and they have total confidence in us first and foremost, but also the site, because you get a few people upset with your site, Mercari, they're not going to come back. And that's something you've just really got to watch, because we have seen bundles of sellers leave eBay and other sites, and some of those sites no longer exist because the sellers just said, we're done with this. So you just got to keep that in mind, guys. So I'm just telling you, Mercari, try to get it together, because we really want to work with you, but you're not making it easy right now. Are you ready, Angel?
Absolutely.
All right, guys, sorry about the bad news. The last couple of videos you've seen me on, I've given you a little bit of gripe fest. I do apologize. I'm not usually that way, but I am going to let you know what's going on and what sucks at the moment of time that we're in. So I can't...
It's Friday.
Can't say it's Friday, right?
It's our Friday.
Our Friday. You guys won't see this on Friday, but guys, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right. Hey folks, Kathy here, Madcap Toys. You are back in the toy barn. I hope you're having a fantastic day and the sun is shining where you're at. Again, we do have 11 items that are up for grabs, and we're just going to go for it, right? Why not? All right, so we're going to start with Madcap Toys Plus. Like Daren said, had a couple sell last night, well, actually early in the day yesterday. And my site, it feels like it's been shut off. No offers being sent. No, nothing. I listed literally over 20 some items late last night and thought it would help, and it didn't do a thing. So,
no. Well, we do have a formula, a working formula that we've been listening to tonight. And you know what? I never thought of it, but I think that it might be right, depending on which server they're working on at the time.
Could be mine shut down and Daren's is hopping, because his has been doing okay.
We've been doing pretty good, but you know, hey.
All right. So we're going to start out with, I've been listing some of these, and I noticed Daren has some more up to get pictures taken and so forth. But we had received some of these in a nice yard sale buy at one time in a bundle. This is the Harvest Moon Tree of Tranquility Nintendo Wii video game from 2008. Of course, this was found in the shed. Really nice, if you notice. It looks like owned. Of course, it's pre-owned. But really, really nice condition with the casing and everything. And it has the instruction manual as well. And this one's going out to Josh. Hi, Josh. Thank you so much. And this sold for $13.99 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot.
Yeah.
Really, really
awesome.
nice. Very, very good. I think this is about, what, the second or third video game that we've sold of Wii in the last week?
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you if we've sold more than that, but would that not be just the Wiis?
Just the Wiis.
We've been selling a lot of Wiis.
Just the Wiis, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, as far as the others, I don't know. We've been selling quite a few, actually.
And the media has cropped back up just a little bit, so I sold Record. Yeah. This is from Kevin and the Has-Beens.
Oh, wow. Is that the name of the record or the person?
The people. So, obviously...
Okay, now wait. The people. As in the buyer?
No, this is actually the band.
The group. Okay, that's
Kevin
what I was getting at.
And the Has-Beens. And honestly, they're still Has-Beens.
There still has-been?
I've never heard of them before. Songs, Runaway, Pretty Woman, Lonely Teardrops, 45 RPM record. And I like this. To see how it's kind of looking neat with a little pinhole in the middle. And it was found, of course, in the media shelf. Going out to Carl. Hey there, Carl. Thanks so much. For $7.99.
Well, I'm glad his name isn't Has-Been.
That's right, Carl.
I was worried about that.
Of course, as you guys know, we do have now some 45 RPM cardboard mailers. Yep. So this will be carefully bubble wrapped and put in a cardboard mailer that is specially for these kind in shape and size of records. So it's pretty good. So that was all, of course, sadly, on Madcap Toys Plus for the half minute until they decide to turn Madcap Toys Plus back on. And then Mercari, like Daren had said, we have one that we still are waiting on the trading card that you guys saw. But we do have one going out on Mercari where we don't have to worry about that. The label is ready to go. And it's basically from the branded by, hopefully you can see it in this yellow bag we've got here. This is the 1983 Vintage Mattel Masters of the Universe Cobra Khan action figure. And this one is going out to Rot Gut Toys. Thank you so much. And this sold for $3 plus shipping to boot.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Going out to you, hopefully in the Saturday AM, for sure. That was really nice. So are you continuing to profit on that buy? It looks like you have.
Yeah, it's moving. It's actually moving pretty good now. I moved though, like you seen that price. I just did it to move it because head come off. I know some people, some are meant to do that, but I mean, I just am at a point where I've made my money and I'm wanting to move
a lot of stuff to get to that.
During the holiday season up to about March is when we push it.
Okay. And so I don't know why this came up where it kind of shut down on me. Sometimes, you know, phones do that away a little bit. All right, so we're going to go from the bottom to the top. Next, we're going to go with The Godfather. And yes, he has quite a few. We're not going to say all of them today in this video because why not? Because they don't have to go out. But we do have 3 pending orders on The Godfather that will be waiting for the next video. So.
And we would have got the other 3 except it's just getting so late. Yeah, I mean, just bing. So
last minute, so no hurts there.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a repeat buyer alert. You've probably seen these a few videos ago of me talking about them, but the same buyer bought these again. So Shirley, thank you so much for buying another set of these. This is the 2-pack small Simple Dimple fidget toy keychains, and this was also a pallet buy that we got of a mass of everything from Amazon. We have 10 of these left if you're interested. So 2-pack, great stocking stuffers for people to put in if they're busy in a waiting room or something. They can just kind of push away.
Or they're stressed.
Or they're stressed, you know, sometimes. Yeah, so Shirley bought another set of these, and they sold for $4.45. Very, very good. Thank you. Again, I have a lot of these guys. All right, and something that I didn't know because of the condition of the cover, I'm sure they didn't mind too much. It's just basically the not the plastic, but the paper. It looks like there was a tear. Got this at this mass video game buy that we had bought not too long ago. Oh, another Wii game right there.
Yeah, well, it could have been a coupon or something even.
Well, no, right in front. See this?
Oh, okay, the bottom.
Right,
okay.
right in front. This is the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, Nintendo Wii 2009 game. And Daren asked me, he goes, why do you have new in the title? I said, because it literally says it right here.
Yeah.
New. So I put it as used, pre-owned, but it has it in the title here. So this one is going out to Andrew. Andrew, thank you so much. Took advantage of an offer and it sold for $15.55.
Awesome.
I do believe on this one, which I think sold it pretty good. No, it does not. Sorry, that was my mistake. It doesn't have the instruction manual in this one. But I did see them sell up to, even as used, $21 to $23.99 before shipping.
Well, I know I put mine down because it was lacking a few things.
Now, I listed it for him, so basically looking at the cover, I was like, well, you know, if I was me, I would probably scroll by, even though the game looks beautiful.
Yeah.
But you know, some people, it doesn't matter about the
and I want to double check
inside.
all those CDs to make sure they look sharp.
Absolutely, we will do that too right before I pack them and stack them. All right, and then from a Target pallet buy, I've had these for a little while, but not a long while. This came from one of the kids' totes that we have, and they purchased 2 of them, which is great. These are nice little tanks that a little girl can actually wear and then throw a cardigan over or anything like that. Or in the summertime, I've noticed some of my granddaughters just wearing them just like this. You know, that with a pair of shorts or a pair of jeans or a skirt. Perfect to do that in the summertime. And this is from art class. So white girls tank top, size large, 10 through 12. Daniel took advantage of the 20% coupon that Daren had. And I have 9 of those tank tops left. So if you have a little girl in that size and you're interested, 9 of them left. Really good prices because Daren and I have been kind of configuring. So these sold for $15.98 plus ship together. So if you think about it, roughly $7.99 each on these. So I did lower the price some for sure to get them moving because, like I said, I have 9 of these left and I have lots and lots of clothing, plus some out in the death pile that I have to start getting on very, very soon. So thank you so much, Daniel. Going out to you in the AM. And next, Daren was excited about this. So everybody was selling Christmas on YouTube, and so we have too, guys, right? This was found, of course, in one of the seasonal totes. Received this in a mix.
I thought it was out here.
Nope.
Oh,
it was literally in the tote. And I didn't figure so. So I looked because of the identic memory issue, and yeah, I was right. It was in the tote that I thought it was in.
Good. I'm glad you found it then.
Me too. And so this was found in a, we bought this in a mixed retailer pack pallet. You bought a pallet that had some Target, some Walmart, some Dollar General, etc. And this was one of them here. So this is the, I believe this is the holiday collection. I don't think it's Martha Stewart. I don't think. It's one of the collections. I'm just looking just for the fun of it. Yeah, it is a Martha Stewart collection. That's what I thought. So this is the Martha Stewart collection, and I also have some, what do you call them? Those molds.
Yeah.
That you can just, you know, mold candy in or what have you. So I have those available if you want to check them out in our eBay store. But this is the holiday collection Christmas gingerbread cookie cutter and turner spatula set. So you got a cookie cutter, and you get to flip your cookies over with this cute little spatula. And this is going out to Kathleen, and Kathleen took advantage of the 20% off coupon as well. Thank you so much. For $15.95.
And on that coupon, it will go till the end of the month, then we're going to reconfigure, guys. But it's good for anything in the store, unless there's something that's I'm unaware of, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, everything good.
Agreed. More media happening. I found this last night. While we're kind of catching up on the evening things, a cassette tape. This is the Andrews Sisters. Never heard of them, honestly, before my time.
That's only been listed a couple of days, and bam,
yeah,
it's out of here.
The Andrews Sisters 20 Greatest Hits cassette tape. Grace took advantage of the 20% off coupon. Thank you so much, Grace. And it sold for $4.98.
Awesome.
Very, very good. Going out to you in the AM. And I don't think we have very many more cassette tapes. You said to list right now. I think we're almost caught up on that.
I either am done with them or I've got just a few. But I've been wiping out, like, you know, those I don't want to call them buckets, but those cases that I've had in. So.
Right. Now, Daren, I think, found this in a yard sale amongst other things
Yes,
that was in it. I'm going to have him on cleaning duty tonight after his bath. There's a lot of, looks like a lot of little dirt in the edges, so we need to to kind of touch it up with Q-tips, some alcohol, or what have you to get it really cleaned up. This is, and John, thank you, John, took advantage of the 20% off coupon as well. Hyper Tough storage case. It's 14 3/4 inch by 11 3/5 inch by 2 3/5 inch. And again, he took advantage of the 20% off discount.
There you go.
$9.98. Really, really cute. And you definitely put all your stuff in here, whether it's collectibles, tools, whatever it may be.
A lot of people, I've had 2 of those. I got 2 more various cases, which I sold like 2 of those too.
Right.
In the back, but they're just gray or white, whatever you want to call them. But I've sold out of that style case now, which those were good because we got, when we bought it, I think they had, one of them had fishing stuff in it, the other one had like Star Wars parts and all that.
Okay. And lastly, I really like this one because my youngest son, this is his favorite video game ever, Halo.
Mm-hmm.
This is from 2015, New Mattel Hot Wheels Halo HW Screen Time UNSC Warthog. And this was found in Toy Tote 1, going out to Kevin. And hey, Kevin, thanks so much. And it sold for $12 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much. So yeah, 11 items. We have 3 pending. And that's basically all for that. Of course, listing results real quickly. Daren has it set for $10,500 for this month. In our recording day, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half-ish days left. We're at $6,767.50. We really need about a little over $4,000. Don't know if we can do it right now. I'm wanting to paint my half bath maybe this weekend a little bit. You know, trying to make sure Buffy kind of, you know, works with me there a little bit on that one. But also just some other things, because I've really dug in and delved into that. But there's some things I've had to put on the side when the holiday's creeping up, and then my granddaughter's birthday's coming up in the next couple weeks. So lots of stuff happening. So sorry, we are back. The camera is having a bad field day. I don't know why. But if we could get this going to where we could get as close to that number as possible, we want to make sure we have plenty listed for Q4 and everything. So I don't have anything else today. Do you have anything else, Daren?
No, not really. I mean, we've had, like, you know, a little issue with a buyer that basically did not understand that when they sent a return, we do not refund original shipping because the item was shipped out.
Did we even talk? We talked about that earlier in the video? Okay.
No. But we did not refund that. He got upset, hit us with negative feedback back, but since we gave all the money except for that as a refund, which we always do, it was removed. We didn't ask. eBay just did it, and they took care of the issue for us. But guys, if something's returned, we don't mind if it's returned. I mean, as long as it's not destroyed or something, and you'll get all your money back. But we do keep the money that was cost for shipping and for the price of the items that it costs to ship the item.
Right. Basically. It's one thing if it's item not as described or damaged or something like that. Fine.
If it's our fault.
If it's our fault, we own it, we eat it. But this was I just don't like it.
No. And he had it for like 3 weeks.
He had it for 3 weeks.
Right guy.
Yeah, and we had to have another return 3 weeks. I just thought it just looked better in the picture than when I got it. I just don't want it after having it for 3 weeks. And so Remorse buys, we don't eat the shipping. We say buyers pay return for shipping if it's Remorse. So if they get angry, it's in our policies. It's clearly spoken.
Right. And we're not trying to rip people off, but it is called being fair.
No, it would cost us an arm and a leg and a foot if every time you have someone saying, well, you know, I think I did something wrong. I shouldn't have bought this, and then return. It would cost people lots and lots of money.
The gentleman, I did a little research. He sells a lot of what other people are showing. Even 1 or 2 of my other coins are listed on his site.
Right.
So I really don't like that whenever you're sending me back an item that is basically a return, not because we screwed up in some way or not because it's a true remorse buy. The remorse buy was basically because you bought it and your seller or buyer sent it back to you.
Right.
And that's not fair.
And also too, like I said, we give you your money back, save for return ship if it's back in original item condition, and also we do have a very, very small fee for the shipping supplies we use. The thank you cards, the bubble wrap.
Well, the thank you card was bent up.
It was tore up.
And
it was unusable.
Yeah, and honestly, you know, it did cost us a bow miller. He even took out the wrapping around the item. So
there you go.
You know, it's like, come on, guys. Yeah. I mean, seriously.
So yeah, remorse buys. That's the way it is. I mean, if eBay wants to give them their money back, even though they don't deserve it, honestly, on that part of it, we did our share. That's on them. I think at that point.
And I mean, we don't mind receiving the return as it was, because we had a return last month that was several $100s.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't get upset when you're charged for the original shipping, and which, you know, most of the time is paid for, and especially if it's the free shipping. We take that off too, because that was a cost.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, we're not going to keep you. I know you've got a lot of packing to do yourself, but just stay cool out there and just keep continuing to feed that eBay beast.
Yeah.
Until next time. Bye-bye.